Good morning and welcome back to more Paper Mario. Today, I need to go talk to the shops. Yes, shop. Because we can actually do stuff there now. And I want to deposit some of these apples I got, which was not in here. It was back in the other way. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out where the heck I'm going in this mansion eventually. Nope, it was downstairs. I don't know why I kept thinking I needed to get to it from here. This mansion has been passed down through the years by Lady Bow's ancestors. It's so comfortable, so nice and gloomy. The dirt on the walls, the splintered floorboards. It's really one of a kind. You can say that again. It definitely is that, if nothing else. Our Lady is joining Mario to defeat Tubba. Such courage, such brave beauty. You will need help to beat Tubba, so please use the shop beneath the mansion. Will do. Alright, that is still a trick treasure chest, no matter how many times we come back here, so don't worry about that one. However, if we come back over here, we can go to the shop. Hey, buddy. Welcome to Boo Shop. How can I scare you today? I want to check some apples. So we'll go ahead and check these apples. Check that apple. Is there anything else I want to check? I'll check the Fulch room. Okay, I think that's probably good. And then we'll head on back up here. I feel like there was another flip panel in this room. But I might be mistaken. Oh, yep, there it is. All right, cool. Yeah, we can get a lot of star pieces through these flip panels, so we will definitely want to be making use of that. Like I said, now that we have these boots, Merlee will also tell us where we can find these. But later on we will get a badge that will also tell us when we enter a room with a flip panel. And that will be incredibly useful. So let's see, I think it's right here? Yeah. So nothing there. And a star piece in that one. So very important one to break. Now, out of curiosity, I do want to see if I can get more apples out of the crates in the room to the right here, just to sate some curiosity of mine. I don't know if we'll really need them. I think there's only a couple recipes that actually use apples anyway, but I'm curious. Yes, okay, so we can get more apples here. So, if nothing else, those apples do replenish here. So that's pretty cool. The star piece, unfortunately, does not. So, we can't just farm star pieces. I will go ahead and check those apples, though. Again, as far as I'm aware, this is the only place in the game where you can get apples. So, pretty good to just go ahead and get those. Pick up a couple of those while you're here. If you plan on doing all the cooking, that is. I have way too many things checked right now. As soon as I can start cooking, pretty much all, or as soon as I can start cooking multiple items, pretty much all of those are going to get used, like, immediately. But I do have a lot of stuff checked right now. I'm probably going to need to clean that out a little bit. Especially for things like Goom Nuts and Koopa Leaves that are really, really easy to pick up. Actually, eventually the apples will be that way too. Because you probably saw on our way in here, there is a, well, I'll just show it over here. There's one of these little things which indicates that we will get a warp point over here sooner than, or in a little bit. So that'll be pretty good. That means we'll be able to just come back here whenever we want to get apples or go to the shop. Go ahead, open it. Yeah, if we come here before, it would have been just a locked gate. We wouldn't have been able to go through it at all. But, now that we have Bo with us, we can go on our way. Are you scared, Mario? Nope, I'm just jumpy. Alright, let's go ahead and switch back to Goombario because there will be new enemies we can encounter over here. And here's the first one. So we've got the Hyper Paragoomba. This is a Hyper Paragoomba. Hyper Paragoombas are Hyper Goombas with wings. Max HP is 7, attack power is 1. So these guys are actually pretty comparable to red and blue, the red and blue Goomba Bros. They sometimes charge their power before attacking. That charged attack will take away 8 HP, so watch out when they start to glow. Yeah, if they start glowing, you need to either take them out immediately or make it so they don't hit you. It'll miss you if you can become transparent. That is where we just got Bo for. Except for that, they're no different from normal Goombas, so use a jump attack to beat them. Yep. So, outside of when they're glowing, they are just normal Goombas with more HP. If they start glowing, you need to either take them out or use Bo's out of sight ability to make you transparent so their attack will miss. There we go. But otherwise, they're pretty easy. I think I technically could have tattled him there as well to get the Hyper Goomba tattle, but oh well. Now again, if you can time your spin jump there, it will do extra damage, I think. But I was not able to time it, so we just won't worry about it. But we'll go ahead and hit that guy. Yeah, because now he's just a regular Hyper Goomba. And I guess we'll knock that guy down. So he's going to charge up. As long as the other one... Okay, they're both going to charge up, so I won't bother tattling them, because I don't want to take the extra damage. We'll headmonk this one. Fail the action command. I don't know why I'm so bad at his action command now. I was doing just fine with it before. And we'll get so much more power than we need on this attack. Alright, sure. Yeah, 8 damage. If she does that when you're jumping, it does so much damage, because it'll do an extra 6, essentially. But, oh well. We do have another group here of even more of them. No, we're gonna fail that one. Okay. Okay, well, we did get that one. Again, as long as they don't both... Okay, they are both going to do so. Well, that's alright. So, we'll just change our party member to Bo, who's the only one who's not powered up right now, because we just got her. And we can go out of sight. And that'll just make Barrio transparent. Which means these guys are going to completely miss. Now that will use Bo's next turn as well, so it does use 2 of her turns to do that. Which is a little unfortunate, but they do that so that you can't just spam that move over and over again and make it so you can never take damage. If you want to do that, you use Repel Gels. But we'll go ahead and just hit this guy, knock him back down. And then Bo can go ahead and just smack this guy. Yeah, so even when she's not powered up, she's still doing 4 damage. Pretty crazy. Alright, since this guy is not charging, I'm actually going to switch back to Goombario because I think I can tattle this guy and get it to count for the Hyper Goomba. This is a Hyper Goomba. Hyper Goombas are crazy, uncivilized Goombas living in Gusty Gulch. Max HP is 7, attack was 1, defense is 0. They sometimes charge their power. That charged attack will take 8. Yeah, this is all the same. And speaking of charge attack, there it is. Alright. Well, we'll just go ahead and hammer this guy. Cool. So the only Hyper Goomba variant we haven't gotten now is the spiked one. And I think we'll have opportunities to do that in a little bit. Get a little bit of HP and FP. And here we are in Gusty Gulch. Oh, Lady Bo, what a surprise seeing you. You know, your ladyship, you really shouldn't come around here. It's dangerous. Tubba Blubba could come here anytime. I know, I came here to teach that Tubba Blubba a lesson. Bring him on! When was the last time he came through here? Why, just yesterday, lady. It was horrible. Yeah. Oh, this time, he ate Herbert. Oh, it was gruesome. Poor Herbert, he was so dark and depressing. What a terrific boo. Oh no, not Herbert! I like to believe that this is a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I don't think it actually is, but I like to believe that it is. Oh, Tubba Blubba, he must be stopped. Listen, everyone, don't fear. We're on our way to defeat this Tubba Blubba once and for all. That monster is eating his last boo meal. Oh, lady, your bravery is inspiring. But you know, he's called the Invincible Tubba Blubba. Please be careful. Yeah, so now we have a tiny little village. Not a whole heck of a lot to do here. To be fair, they are boos, but there is a hidden coin block right in that little building there. Hey buddy, I had a friend who escaped from Tubba Blubba's castle the other day, and he said, the key to solving the secret is up inside the innermost room. Pay attention to both heart and body, and don't... And then just as he was finishing, Tubba Blubba ate him. Wonder what the rest of his message was. Well, we've got a little heal block here, so I guess we'll restore our 1 HP we were missing. What do you have to say? Oh, hello. Boo, I guess. Poor effort. Sorry. Had a weird dream last night. The dream voice said, sometimes you must turn and run away. You must run until you reach the tower with the spinning veins. Something like that, anyway. What could it mean? I don't know, buddy. I'm sure we'll figure it out, though. My friend escaped from Tubba Blubba's castle. He claims that Tubba Blubba hides something incredibly important right next to his bed. Wonder what it could be. I don't know. Sure we're gonna find out. Hello there. You're going up to beat Tubba Blubba, right? Yeah, get revenge. He'll never eat another ghost. Never! Especially not. Oh no. Oh no. Tubba Blubba's coming. Everybody hide. Lady Bo, you have to hide Mario. Why? He won't eat me. You, switch with me. Oh, she just forces a switch. I love that there. We have to use my power. Immediately, press down C. Yeah, they won't let you do anything other than press down C here. Everything's cool, lady. He can't see you. Nope, no, there's no way Tubba Blubba can see you right now. Maybe you should have hidden as well? Look yummy. I need a snack. A little tangy, but good. Well, that boo just got vored. Oh, Stanley! The horror of it all. Anyway, I guess we'll stop being hidden. Stanley, no! Oh, why you two? Yeah, kind of. Honestly, I don't know why these people haven't just left. I would have left. I'm not gonna lie. But we do also have, if you can see it right here, hyper clefts as well. So we'll go ahead and blow up that guy, which will knock him over. It's not enough to KO him, but if you explode a cleft, you can knock them over, which is pretty cute. We'll go ahead and switch to Goombario, who can tattle this guy. The Hyper Cleft. This is a Hyper Cleft. Hyper Clefts have more defense power than normal clefts. Max HP is 4, attack power 3, defense is 3 as well. So as where regular clefts were 2-2-2, these guys are 4-3-3. Pretty nasty. They sometimes charge their power before attacking. That charged attack will take away 8 HP, so watch out when they start to glow. It'll miss if you become transparent. Their defense power will fall to 1 if you use an explosion to flip them over. And in case you hadn't noticed, they have spikes up on top. It'll hurt if you jump on them. Yeah. But they will stay just kind of stuck there for a while, so not too bad. And we'll just go ahead and finish them off. They do still have 1 defense while they're flipped, though, unlike Goombas, or unlike Buzzy Beetles and Koopas, I should say. We can get a Dizzy Dial with Koops there. or Cooper there, which I guess we'll go ahead and get. I can always toss it if I decide I don't want it. Honestly, I should use items more often. I just don't. And here we get an actual regular Hyper Goomba. Oh, I wanted to see if I could do the spin jump on him. It will actually do more damage if you do. Let's go ahead and jump on the Hyper Goomba. Or Hyper Para Goomba, I should say. There we go. As long as I get the time hits, these guys are easy to take out. And also easy to prevent damage from. But you know me with timed hits. It's never a guarantee. There we go. And then last but not least, there we go. But we are getting 2 experience points from these guys, so that's pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy about that. We are about to go up a level, and I think at this point I do want to stop getting badge points. We are getting to a point where I'm going to be able to utilize a mechanic in this game that will make us pretty strong for a while. And your badge points do max out at 30, so I won't be able to really make good use of that mechanic if I get another level. In badges, specifically. There we go, we'll go ahead and flip that cleft over. Now, once again, Quake Hammer also works pretty well on the clefts. So you can also just Quake Hammer your way through them if you choose to. I'm not that worried about it, though. There we go. So that'll just finish off that guy. Alright, this one's gonna charge. They both charged. I was gonna say, as long as they don't both charge, I don't have to hide. But if 2 of them are charged at the same time, then it is worth hiding. So we'll go ahead and switch to Bow. Actually, it's still not worth hiding because I'm gonna go up a level here. So it didn't matter. Oh well, I'll switch to Bow anyway and take that guy out. Sure, whatever. Yeah, and this way we can, you know, see their terrible power attack. But I'm gonna level up here, so I don't really care about taking the damage. So we'll just hammer that guy, and then smack you. And there we go. That will level us up, and we're gonna actually start getting some more flower points, because boy howdy, I could use more flower points. Guess I'll get the heart even though I don't need it. And we'll switch back to Goombario because I still need to tattle a spiked Hyper Goomba if I ever get the opportunity to. Alright, I was trying to hammer him, but sure. Oh boy, we got a bunch of you guys, huh? Okay. I don't really have any attacks that will hit multiple opponents in the air very well. I could use a Star Spirit and put these guys all to sleep. I could also use a Dizzy Dial and paralyze them all, which might be worth it. But for now, we'll just go ahead and jump on this guy. Drop him down. I'm actually going to switch to Bow preemptively. Yeah, I had a feeling a bunch of them were going to charge. Or all of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this Dizzy Dial and see if it works. If it doesn't work, I can use Bow. If it does work, though, then I don't need to. There we go, yeah, and that will stop them from being able to do anything. Interestingly, it looks like the Para Goombas are actually slightly more susceptible than the regular Goombas. So that's a little interesting. The other cool thing with Bow is she can hit an opponent no matter where they are. If they're on the ceiling, if they're in the air, if they're on the ground, doesn't matter. She can hit them, which is really, really cool. The only thing she can't hit is if they are preventing damage from the side. It doesn't matter if they're spiky on top, she can still hit them. But if they are spiked towards the side, which is not something that happens very often, I think there's only one enemy I can think of in the game that works that way. Then I think she will still get hit by that. Mario would if he tried to use his hammer, for example, in that situation as well. But yeah, items in this game are very strong. I tend not to use them very much because I'm stingy, but they are very, very strong. Status effects are actually very useful in this game. I find in a lot of RPGs that status effects are really only an annoyance. They tend to only really work on the player and not enemies very much. But in this game, that is not the case. Inflicting status is very powerful. Alright, we'll go ahead and switch to Bombette here again. Oh, one cool thing with Bombette, now that we've upgraded her, her bomb radius is actually slightly bigger, if you have noticed. Ah, okay. Darn it, okay. Well, we can still Quake Hammer. I don't think this will flip them. No, it doesn't. Okay. And I don't think we have a party member that can actually damage these guys. No, we don't. I could have... Oh, this is actually really bad. I need this pretty lucky to trigger. It did not trigger. Darn, that's actually quite unfortunate, because that's going to use my life shroom. I didn't think of that. I'm going to want to go back and get a new life shroom. Oh man, I did not think of that. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, if I didn't have that life shroom there, it would have just been a game over. Rough. Oh, but we'll get double coins, so that's cool. Yeah, I was playing a little risky trying to blow these guys up, but it did not work out for me. We still don't have a spiked boy, huh? That's really what I'm looking for with Goombario out, otherwise I wouldn't even bother having him out all the time. I would keep someone else out, like Bo or Bombette, who can actually do some good damage. I'll switch back to Goombario in the hopes. Yeah, there we go. We can actually butt stomp him. And that will do 5 instead of 3. So it will do the full effect of our jump, and then we also get a +1 from our badge. So that's pretty cool. Very, very powerful, if you can get it to trigger. Alright, and I guess we'll just take out this guy. Yeah, I will need to go back to Boo's Mansion and pick up a new life shroom, because I'm playing a pretty risky game here. A lot of times I will just run with several life shrooms, and that's about it for items. And what I now like to refer to as the Alyssa maneuver. I've never referred to it as that before, but it made me think of in Mystery Dungeon how she tends to just run using... Oh, I see you, buddy. Ha! Gotcha. There's a very tight window there. If you've watched the Mystery Dungeon playthrough, one of Alyssa's preferred methods of going through is with just a bunch of Reviver Seeds, because if you get hurt or die or run out of belly, the Reviver Seed will just restore everything, so why bother running with anything else once you have the money to? And honestly, that is actually one of my preferred ways to go through this game as well, is just have a few life shrooms on me in case I need them, and otherwise I don't really use items very much. But we'll go ahead and do that so that we can flip over this other cleft. Yeah, Bombette is incredibly powerful, and I don't use her nearly as much as I should. Alright, but we'll go ahead and hammer this guy. I keep waiting for the spiked Hyper Goomba. I know they exist. I remember fighting them. I just haven't seen them. Oh well. So we'll take out that guy. Now, very carefully, you can see that there is an item being hidden back there as well. Well, I guess we'll get this super shroom. Don't really care about the super shroom. What I need is a life shroom. Guess we'll get these coins as well. Always can use more coins. And back here we have a very sneaky star piece. And another coin. But that is actually it for the little pathway up. All that's left now is to go into the into Tubba Blubba's castle itself. However, I need to go back and get a life stream before I do that, probably do a little bit of item management, and we are also at a good point to end the episode. So, I'm gonna go back, do some item management, and meet you guys right back here in our next episode of Paper Mario.